Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live, and let's continue our NHL Mount Rushmore series, doing one team daily, going in alphabetical order. Today's team is the Minnesota Wild. The Minnesota Wild's inaugural season was 2000-2001 season. They've played 21 seasons in the NHL. In these NHL Mount Rushmores, I attempt to name the 4 best players in franchise history. As a subjective list, let me know in the comments who you would include. Of course, the Wild have not been a franchise for all that long. Just became drinking age, 21 seasons. But they've had some solid players, so I attempt to name the 4 best players. I'll name a bunch of honorable mentions at the end. So let's get into it. I name the players in alphabetical order by last name. Let's start, and I'm looking at how the player performed with the team I'm doing so today, the Wild. Let's get started with a goaltender, that being Nicholas Backstrom. Backstrom joined the Wild in the 2006-07 season, playing with them until the 2014-15 season. In 409 games with the team, he won 194 games, had a 2.48 goals against average, 915 save percentage, and 28 shutouts. In his rookie season, he led the NHL with his 1.97 goals against average and his 929 save percentage. That season, he finished 6th in Vezina Trophy voting and was the Jennings Trophy winner along with Manny Fernandez, as the Wild allowed the least goals in the NHL. The following season, he also finished 6th in the NHL in Vezina Trophy voting. His third season, 3rd, and he also had a season where he finished 10th. In each of his first 7 seasons, he had over a 900 save percentage and a 2.72 goals against average or less. 28 shutouts, 17 of them came in his first 3 seasons, including his third season where he had 8. That season, he also won a career-high 37 games. The 2012-13 season was a shortened one in the NHL, but Backstrom led all goaltenders with 24 wins. Backstrom played in the 2009 NHL All-Star Game. He is the first member of the Wild Mount Rushmore. Next, let's go with Marvin Gaborik. He was the 3rd overall pick in the 2000 NHL draft. Gaborik played 8 seasons for the team, spanning from 2000-2001 until the 2008-09 season. In 509 career regular season games, Gaborik had 219 goals, 218 assists for 437 points. He was a plus 54. Gaborik had 2 seasons, 2006-07 and 2007-08, in which he received some Hart Trophy love, finishing best 11th in the 2007-08 season. That season he had a high with the team, his high with the Minnesota franchise of 42 goals, and also his high with the team of 41 assists for 83 points. Gaborik also had 3 other seasons in which he had at least 65 points with the team. In 5 of his seasons, he finished with at least 30 goals. He finished 7th in Calder Trophy voting. As a rookie, he played in 29 career playoff games with the team, scoring 12 goals and having 10 assists. Gaborik had 9 hat tricks while with the team, and he was named to the All-Star Game in the 2003 and 2008. Marvin Gaborik, the 2nd member of the Wild Mount Rushmore. Next, let's go with the longtime captain of the team, that being Mikko Koivu. Koivu was the 6th overall pick by the Wild in the 2001 NHL draft. Didn't play his first season until the 2005-06 season, but stayed with the team until the 2019-20 season in 1,028 career games with the team. Koivu had 205 goals, 504 assists for 709 points, was a plus 70, long seen as one of the best defensive forwards in his time with the team. Koivu had Selke Trophy finishes of 3rd, 4th, 5th, 8th, and 11th with Minnesota. His career high in points was 71. That came in the 2009-10 season when he had a career high 49 assists, also a career high 22 goals. He had 2 other seasons with the team in which he had at least 60 points. Koivu played in 59 playoff games with the team, scoring 11 goals and having 17 assists. When you look at the Wild's all-time franchise leaders, Koivu leads the way in games played, assists, and points. Mikko Koivu is the 3rd member of the Wild Mount Rushmore. And next, let's end with a defenseman, that being Ryan Suter. Suter joined the Wild in the 2012-13 season, playing with them until the 2020-21 season. So in his 9 seasons with the team, 656 games, 55 goals, 314 assists for 369 points, was a plus 62. He led the NHL with a plus 34 in the 2016-17 season. Long seen as one of the better defensemen in the league. Suter had Norris Trophy finishes of 2nd, 4th, 5th, 8th twice, and 9th. 8th once and 9th with Minnesota. His career high in points was 51. That came in the 2015-16 season, where he had a career high 2015-16, 2017-18. Both those seasons he had 51 points. The latter of those seasons, 2017-18, had a career high 45 assists. Suter played in 49 playoff games with the team. Wasn't much of a goal scorer, but he actually did have a hat trick in 2014. Suter played in 2 All-Star games with the team and was a member of the NHL's first All-Star team in the 2012-13 season. That was his first season with the Wild. Ryan Suter, the 4th member of the Minnesota Wild Mount Rushmore. So again, in alphabetical order by last name, we got Nicholas Backstrom, Marvin Gaborik, Mikko Koivu, and Ryan Suter. A guy I fully expect to maybe be on here 2 years from now if we revisit this. Kirill Kaprizov, definitely one of the best young, exciting players in the league. Just 2 years into his career, and last season actually set a franchise record, I believe, for most points in a single season by a Wild player. But other honorable mentions include Zach Parise, Devin Dubnyk, Kevin Fiala, Eric Stahl, and Jared Spurgeon. So there you have it, the Minnesota Wild Mount Rushmore. Coming off a very strong season. They lost in the first round, but they did have a franchise record 113 points. So, again, going in alphabetical order, doing one team daily. Tomorrow will be the Montreal Canadiens, which have a much lengthier history than the Minnesota Wild. Will definitely be hard to limit to just 4 players, so stay tuned for that. But don't forget to subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.